Good evening. You're watching SCTV. Today is the 10th of February, 2024. We're here in Elwood, Kansas to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder getting set to take on the Riverside Cyclones. The boys for the Thunder are 10-6 on the season. The Cyclones are 4-12. I'm Mike Stahlborn. We'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Cody Steinlage with the color work. Got Caleb Ridenauer with production and Billy O on the camera. Starting lineups we'll give you here for the Cyclones. We have 5'9" senior number 0, Ryder Davis. 6' senior number 1, Deshaun Jones. 5'8" sophomore number 2, Chase Hewins. 6'2" sophomore number 32, Beckham Griffin. And senior 6'2" senior number 34, Percy Duncan. For Nemaha Central, we have a 5'10" senior number 0, Carter Rottinghouse. 5'11" junior number 3, Evan Oberding. 6'8" junior number 4, Colby Free. 5'11" senior number 20, Cooper Kramer. And 6'6" senior number 24, Abe Hilbert. Head coach for the Cyclones is Tyler Herbster. Assistant coaches Tim Orth and Andrew Simpson. Head coach for the Thunder is John Thomas. Assistant coaches Kelly Williams and Ben Steinlage. John Thomas looking for win number 500. He had a couple chances at it here this last week. Couldn't get it closed out. He had a game against Sabetha on the road there that had a great opportunity there, just couldn't finish. And then again here against Perry Lecompton on the Thunder home court, another good game, just couldn't finish there either. And but hopefully they can get her done here tonight.
Yep, back-to-back heartbreak losses for this boys Thunder team. Hopefully they can right the ship tonight.
So Nemaha Central in road purple, Cyclones in white. Lady Thunder knocked off the number 1 ranked Class 2A Lady Cyclones here this evening on the Cyclone home court. Big win for them. There's a nice drive by Carter Rottinghouse to the glass for 2. He's quick. The Lady Cyclones falling to the Thunder 53-47. Lady Thunder's in sole possession of the Big 7, number 1 spot in the league. Percy Duncan with the ball, hands off. Davis gives it to Hewins. Duncan down the lane, up underneath, blocked by Colby Free. Pass ahead, finds Kramer, down low, up underneath. There's a nice job by Colby Free gathering himself in and gets it up and under in for 2. Hewins to Duncan, steps back from the 3 line, shot up, is going to miss. Colby Free high for the rebound, gets it out to Oberding. Oberding with that Euro step and gets a foul call. First on the Cyclones. Goes on number 2, Chase Hewins.
Thought for a second they might call that on the floor, but they did give them the continuation.
Evan Oberding from the free throw line. Good on the first one. I usually get some stats from you too, but we can't get online to get the stats.
No, we can't.
He's having some trouble with that.
Evan Oberding shooting roughly around 71% from the free throw line on the year.
Got them both here, and a 6-0 lead for the Thunder. We are live streaming this one. We had trouble getting the girls to go, and I don't know why this one is working, but it is, and I'm not going to complain. We'll take it and live stream it. There's a shot up for 3 that misses. Rebound, Rottinghouse. Pass up the floor, Oberding. He'll step back for the 3. Oh, missed it. Rebound, Kramer. Oberding will try another deep three. Front iron on that one. Kramer again high for the rebound. Are they going to call on Kramer? No, I bet
Nope,
they call that on the Cyclones.
Look like they undercut Kramer a little bit.
Percy Duncan called for his first personal for second team. Colby free. You get him down low, he's good.
Yep.
And the Cyclones call a timeout as Nemaha Central Thunder call the first 8. Get the first 8 points, trying to spit it out. 6:04, first quarter, 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Welcome back. You're watching Boys Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. TFI Family Services, Souther Building Supplies, Crestview Nursing Home, Community National Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Ag Partners.
Thunder shooting right out of the gate, scoring 8 points in under 2 minutes. Cyclones with the ball. Took their first time out. He drug his foot and they get a call there. And now they turn it over. Rottinghouse to Hilbert. To Oberding. Oberding near side, Kramer. Out to Hilbert, now over to Oberding. Oberding, free, near side. Rottinghouse drives, and again, same move. He's quick with that first step and goes and lays it in.
He does a great job of going with the right, then using his left hand with a weird angle towards the basket.
Kicked it out to Davis. Duncan with the ball now. Duncan. He'll step back for 3. Front iron miss, tip ball. Kramer gets to it first. Hands it off. Rottinghouse into the middle. Tipped away. Colby free. Knocks it to the hands of Oberding. Oberding goes into the lane. He'll float a shot and misses. Rebound Duncan. Duncan drives to the glass, using his body trying to draw a foul, but didn't get a call, and Thunder get the ball. Tried to feed it to Free and just missed past that ball a little high. Down the lane, stripped of it. Hilbert, Kramer in the corner. He'll pop the 3, misses. Have a foul coming down the lane, and it's going to go against the Cyclones, number 0, Ryder Davis. Picks up his first, third team. Into the game is Tyzel Harrington and Maddox Mears. There's the first field goal of the game. Almost slipped back out there, Deshaun Jones.
You almost jinxed it.
Near side, Kramer. And into the hands of the Cyclones. Foul call on
We're going to get
number 3, Evan Oberding. Oberding called for his first team. Harrington hands off to Jones, and then an offensive foul on Harrington, I believe. His first, 4th team. Oberding, 3, now to Trent Thomas. Hilbert, down low, finds Free in the lane. Shot up high, bounces around, tipped again, tipped. Free tried to tip it in a couple times, couldn't get it. Trent Thomas with the ball now. He'll drive in the lane and drawing a foul. No shot there. Trent Thomas will shoot 2. Or no, not shooting 2. They'll inbound. Oh, they call.
Nope, that's the 5th foul of the game, or 5th foul of the quarter.
Thank you. That one charged number 1, Deshaun Jones. His first. As Trent Thomas hits the first free throw there. Second free throw misses. Rebound goes to number 5, Isaac Chenoweth. And they lose it out of bounds. (11-2), Nemaha Central. Oberding over to Free, now Thomas. Back to Free. Thomas goes to Oberding on the wing. Wrote it down to Free into the middle. Hilbert kicks out. Oberding for the open 3. Front iron misses. Battle for the rebound goes to Chenoweth. Harrington. Harrington into the lane, kicks off. Gives it to number 14. He couldn't finish. Mears missing the layup. Rottinghouse will try the 3. Fouled on it. Oh, in and out. It looked good. It didn't get to go. Did not get it to go through. Rimmed around. So Rottinghouse will shoot 3 free throws. Misses the first one. 2:08 to go here in the first. Tyzel Harrington charged with his second personal foul.
Derek Wirtz and Carter Hike set to check in, taking the place of Evan Oberding and Abe Hilbert.
Second free throw. Boy, he missed all 3 of them. That's unusual for Rottinghouse. Harrington nearly losing it, gathering it back in, gets it off to Jones. Jones with the ball, gives it to Davis. Harrington. Now we've got a foul away from the ball. That may go on. That's going to go on the.
That's going to go on Jones. Yep. Didn't quite see. Deshaun Jones gets a foul. Didn't quite see what happened, but both him and Carter Rottinghouse hit the floor, and the official was right there, right on top of it.
Over to Carter Hike. Carter Rottinghouse out to Free. They'll trade places. I think I'd rather have Free in the lane. Carter Hike with the ball, now to Thomas. He'll drive in, passing off. Rottinghouse drives, kicks across the lane. They're going to say.
Yep.
Is it off Thomas?
Yep. Tyzel Harrington tipped it, and then Thomas attempted to catch it and went through his hands as well.
Davis pushing across half court into the lane. Nice give off, and he gives it to Mears, trying to get a shot up and does. Mears getting one in. Into the corner. Wirtz. Back out to Rottinghouse. Thomas. Hike. Colby free. Skip pass over to Rodinghouse. Kicks out. Hike will try it for the three. That one's going to be short. Thomas with the ball underneath. Up with a shot. Good for Trent Thomas. His first field goal. Harrington trying to back Thomas into the lane, but finally gives up, back out to Davis. Griffin into the lane, out of a hop step and tips it in.
A Euro step. Yeah, he hit it!
Rodinghouse from half court buries the three. Making up for those 3 missed free throws, but hits.
Yes.
Replay there, and whoosh, in it went. 16-9, the Thunder up after the first 8. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. And the best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We want to remind everyone that St. Mary's Church in St. Benedict, Kansas is having their annual Super Bowl Sunday lunch. That will be tomorrow, Sunday, February 11th. They will be serving homemade chili, chicken noodle soup, vegetable beef soup, along with relishes and pies. Serving begins at 11 a.m. and runs through 1:30 p.m. Dine in or carry out for a free will offering. Everyone is welcome. We are having some issues with the scoreboard. I do not believe, I could be wrong here, but I don't believe Riverside scored 108 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're trying to fix it. They actually put the 3 on the wrong side of the board. Now they're trying to correct that back down to 6. So that's what they had in that first quarter. Field goal from Jones, Griffin, and Mears. Usually when it's me doing it, it's you hit backing it down. Usually if you just set home score 6. You can enter it in and it'll go right there. At least that's on the controllers that we have back in Seneca that I have worked on or been working with. So
a bit of a home court advantage. It still reads 94-16.
So we'll let the players go back to their benches until they get it fixed. They're going to just reset it all,
Reset
maybe.
everything.
Second period, and they'll get the scores put up there. We'll get this second half underway. But going back, Lady Thunder, we were telling you earlier, they had a great game and won over the Lady Cyclones from Riverside, 53-47. A heck of a game. Emma Hermish, 19 points in that game, coming off the bench, true freshman.
Absolutely.
Wow, great game for her. 10 points from Hallie Holthouse, 8 from Honeyman, 7 from Dollinghouse. And all 7 of Dollinghouse's points came in that fourth quarter from the free throw line. 7 of 10 free throw shooting for her. So great win for the Lady Thunder here this evening over the Lady Cyclones. Jones with the ball. 16-6 is the score. Duncan spins, stripped away.
Looked like Wirt's got a hand in there.
And there's Evan Oberding, the drive to the glass. Couldn't finish it though, tipped around into the hands of Duncan. Duncan speeding up the floor, spins, kicks into the middle, and in for 2 from number 5, Isaac Chenoweth.
That wasn't a spin from Duncan. That was more of a pirouette. I mean, he kicked his leg up and
8-point lead for the Thunder. Oberning over to Wirtz, far wing. Back to Oberning. Into the corner, or near wing is Kramer. Wirtz into the lane, kicking off. They're going to call a foul on the Cyclones as Thomas was driving in.
Going to be on Mears for Riverside.
Into Kramer. Oberning. Back out to Thomas. Near side, Wirtz. Now they burst over to Kramer. Down to the low post. Hilbert. They kind of left him, and then they come from goes to the glass, and from behind is fouled by Isaac Chenoweth. His first. Second team. Hilbert shooting 2.
Hilbert not getting the front end. He is actually one of the better free throw shooters on the team. He's shooting right around 66% on the season. That's a pretty good number for a high schooler and a big man.
Missed the second one. Cyclones with the ball. Harrington pitches it off. Griffin back to Duncan. Duncan driving around underneath, feeds it off to Chenoweth. Turnaround jumper, good for Isaac Chenoweth. Cyclones working their way back into the game. Thomas, Hilbert, now over to Oberning, now Kramer. Zone defense from the Cyclones. Oberning kicks it off. Down to Hilbert, up underneath. Good feed to Hilbert. Good finish. Harrington almost extending that arm. That could have been a call. Harrington driving through, lays it up, draws a foul.
Trent Thomas, one being called for the foul. That will be his first of the game.
And only the second foul on the Thunder in this game overall so far. 5.5 minutes in the second. Harrington hitting the first one.
Colby Free and Carter Rottinghouse taking the floor. Abe Hilbert and Trent Thomas taking a break.
Second free throw from Harrington, good. Got them both.
And we have an issue. The clock was not running, and now it's running.
Our production guy says it was 10 seconds that should have come off that clock. They're showing 5:26 on the scoreboard, but we're showing 5:19 on ours. So that's about 7 seconds. Now, are they going to correct it or not? Probably. I don't know what they're talking about. Or what they're waiting. Maybe they're waiting on the scores table, I guess. We'll put it at 5:22. Kramer with the ball. Oberning. Wirtz. Oberning. Pulls up from the wing, misses. Rebound Chenoweth. Gets it out. Hewins will slow it down. Now to Harrington. Underneath. Duncan was calling for the ball. Chenoweth with his third field goal here in the second quarter. Now a 4-point lead for Nemaha Central. Oberding getting it back out to Rottinghouse. Over to Kramer. Thunder with only one field goal here in the second quarter. Now to Free. Triple teamed and swatted away out of bounds by Duncan. Into Hilbert. Working for the shot, missed, gets his own follow-up shot, good for Abe Hilbert.
Thunder showing a 3-2 zone with Colby Free and his long arms at the top of that key.
Harrington. Now over to Griffin. Into the corner. Feed it back to Griffin on the post. Backing his way in, up with a shot. Chenoweth try to get it. And that was Colby Free knocking away from his hands. Pass up the floor. Looking for Kramer and is too strong. Going out of bounds. 3:41 to go here in the first half. 20-14, Nemaha Central. Harrington now to the corner. Duncan for three. Front iron missed. Evan Oberding getting the rebound. Rottinghouse in the lane. Try to go up with it. That's actually a jump ball. Harrington running the lane, running the floor, gets a foul call before the shot, and that goes on Cooper Kramer. Into Griffin, will try for three, misses. Rebound Kramer, off to Oberding. Kramer finds Free, trying to go up with it, and does, gets it, and a foul.
Good job by Colby Free, staying strong with the ball and going up, drawing the foul.
Goes on Percy Duncan, his second personal foul, third team. And that one stayed above the rim and went through, took a high bounce. Free with 7 points, 23-14, 9-point lead for the Thunder. Down low to Griffin. Davis to Duncan, back to Davis. Now over to Harrington. Griffin in the corner. Harrington. Into Mears in the lane, up with a shot. He's going to miss. Rebound. Block shot. Colby Free grabs the ball. Oberding for three. And they're going to get Kramer with the foul. Kramer with his second personal. Third team and a full timeout taken with 2:17 to go here till halftime. 23-14, Thunder by 9. We'll take a break.
Dennis Jimenez, I'm a general surgeon at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. I grew up in Wellington. I've got a special love in my heart for rural Kansas communities, and I have family in Soldier. So the opportunity to work out here was really a blessing. So in addition to the normal emergency general surgeries and traumas, we're here for elective outpatient procedures as well, from your normal lumps and bumps, gallbladders, hernias, to your bigger surgeries, including colon cancers, other colon and rectal surgeries, breast surgeries. And for our moms, we offer cesarean sections in conjunction with their primary care provider. And if you're done having kids, tubal ligations or vasectomies. So really, if you have any surgical needs, just talk to your primary care provider and see what we can do for you.
Welcome back from Elwood, Kansas. You're watching SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. Mitchell Appliance, Life Care Center of Seneca, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, Shelter Insurance, and First Heritage Bank.
Thunder by 9. Cyclones with the ball. They've used 2 timeouts. Harrington over to Duncan, now to the corner. Davis, Duncan up underneath, gets it for 2. Duncan with his first field goal of the game. Oberding back out to Rottinghouse. Oberding now free. High post, back out to Oberding. He'll pull the 3. Front iron. Colby free, trying to follow again. He sticks with it and gets the 2. Harrington.
Good job on the give and go between Ryder Davis and Harrington.
That's the 3rd personal foul on Cooper Kramer. He has 3 of the 5 fouls called on the Thunder here in this game. Got the second one. I mislooked. I didn't see it. I assume he got the first.
He did get the first.
He is 4-4 from the free throw line. Oberding, Rottinghouse for 3. Keep popping away. There we get it to go. Rottinghouse with his second 3-pointer of the game. 10 points for Carter Rottinghouse. Harrington in the corner. Gets it out to Davis. Back to Harrington. Now to Jones. Jones to Duncan. Down the lane in the corner there, looking for him in the corner of the lane there was Harrington. He couldn't get a hold of it and goes out of bounds.
Good pass. Harrington wasn't quite ready for it.
Rottinghouse now to free. Brings it to Thomas. 20 seconds. Thunder playing for the last shot here before half. Oberding. Now to Thomas. 8 seconds. Hilbert. Popped up in the air, had it deflected away, stolen away. Davis gets it to Harrington. Harrington with the layup before the buzzer. And Free trying to follow with the block, couldn't get to it in time.
A nice move by Harrington.
Harrington getting his first field goal. 6 points for Tizell Harrington in the second quarter. It's a 28-20 lead for the Thunder, 8-point lead at the break. We'll take a break, recognize our sponsors, back with some halftime stats, start of the second half. You're watching SCTV.
Do you want to be part of something big where you play a role in not only your day-to-day tasks, but also in the communities that you serve? Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We have more than 25 locations across Northeast Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, and Northwest Missouri, and offer career opportunities in all areas of our core divisions of grain, energy, and agronomy. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. To us, investing in our people and operations means everyone can do their best work safely while assisting in our mission of helping our patrons achieve value and growth. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success with opportunities for individual growth, come join our team.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships,
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're at halftime of the game between the Nemaha Central Thunder and the Riverside Cyclones. A 8-point lead for Nemaha Central, 28-20. Minute 37 and counting here before the start of the second half. Run through on the stats for the Cyclones. Number 1, Deshaun Jones with 2 points. Number 3, Tyzel Harrington with 6 points, all coming in the second quarter, 4-4 from the free throw line. That's one boy you don't want to foul. Isaac Chenoweth, number 5, he is 6 points a game, all 6 coming in the second quarter as well. 3 field goals for him. And then Maddox Mears, number 14, he had a field goal in the first quarter, 2 for him. And number 32, Beckham Griffin with 2 points, and number 34, Purcell Duncan with 2 points as well. For Nemaha Central, leading the team in scoring is number 0, Carter Ridinghouse. 10 points for him, 2 3-pointers, 2 other field goals, 0 for 3 at the free throw line. He was fouled on a 3-point shot. He's a good shooter, and he just struggled from the free throw line there. Evan Oberning with 2 points, 2 of 2 at the line in the first quarter. Colby Free with 9 points, a pair of field goals in each of the first and the second quarter, and 1 of 1 free throw shooting. Trent Thomas with 3 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and a field goal in the first quarter. And then Abe Hilbert with 4 points in the second quarter, hitting a couple field goals, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. It was 16-6 after the first quarter. And then the Thunder got outscored in the second quarter by 2 as Thunder had 12 points to 14 for Riverside. So the Cyclones able to shave a field goal off the lead. But the Thunder have the 8-point lead here heading into the second half. 2 fouls on Tyzel Harrington and Purcell Duncan and Deshaun Jones. 1 foul for Davis, Hewins, Mears, and Chenoweth. And for the Thunder, Cooper Kramer is the only one with foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls in his name, and Thomas and Oberning with 1 each. Thunder with the ball to start the second half. Looking to get head coach John Thomas his 500th career win here tonight. Hilbert. Oberning. Now to Kramer. Sends it over to Ridinghouse. Skip pass. Oberning. He'll drive into the lane. Kicks out. Shot up for 3, and that was Colby Free. He's got the height to get the ball in the lane and get it in there, but he can also shoot threes out there on the wing. Bounce pass to Duncan, trying to work his way in, draws the foul on Hilbert.
Did a good job of getting Hilbert in the air. Once you commit to the jump, you're kind of screwed at that point. And Hilbert shaking his head. He knows it.
Percy Duncan. A couple free throws here. Second free throw, got them both, and they are a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line as a team. 9-point lead for Nemaha Central. Hilbert out to Kramer. Out of Ridinghouse. Get their offense set. Hilbert near the baseline. Now gives it out to Oberning. Kramer. Free. Down into the post. Hilbert in the lane. Trying to get a shot up. Gets it. Up and in for 2. The and 1 comes with it.
They're going to get Duncan on that call.
Yep. Duncan with his 3rd personal, first team. And the free throw hits front iron, rolls over and in. Hewins gives it off to Davis. Davis to Jones. Jones will drive. Up with a shot and a foul on the Thunder. Hilbert called for his second personal.
A little surprised they gave him to that, or gave that to him on the shot. Looked to me like it was could have been before the shot.
Jones hitting his first free throw. Gets them both. Team full of good free throw shooters here for the Cyclones. Kramer on the far wing, now to the corner. Free, out to Rottinghouse, Oberding. Now to Kramer. Hilbert. Gets it into Free, and there's a foul call on Jones, I believe, is who they'll charge it to. He picks up number 3 himself. So Duncan and Jones with 3 fouls each. Chenoweth will check in for Jones. Into Kramer, back to the corner, Oberding. Over to Rottinghouse. Set 3 is good. His third 3-ball of the game for Carter Rottinghouse. 13 points for Carter. 37-24. Thunder have grown their lead to 13. Griffin off to Duncan. Duncan spins in the lane, tries to do a behind the back pass to Griffin and missed him out of bounds. Harrington checks in for Hewins. Oberding to Rottinghouse, back to Oberding. Hilbert feeds it in across the lane. Free sends it over to Oberding for 3. Misses. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington coming up the floor. They're going to get Oberding with the foul. Harrington using that arm. He does stick it out there to keep his distance, and not supposed to be able to do that.
As long as you're not extending, you can use that arm bar to protect, but if there's any contact and you get caught extension.
Free called for his first personal, 4th team, to send Griffin to the free throw line. Gotta wonder, do they have to do suicides for every missed free throw in practice or something, or what? Because they have not missed a free throw here tonight.
Well, whatever he's teaching their team, other coaches need to be mimicking it.
Rottinghouse. It's around his defender, and he gets fouled from behind. Ryder Davis picks up his second personal. Into the quarter, Peterson driving in, and a reach around foul from behind called on Percy Duncan. That could be his 4th.
Yep, it is indeed on Percy Duncan.
4th on Duncan, 4th team foul. Duncan will come out as Hewins checks in for him. Thomas into Peterson, back to Thomas in the corner. Drive into the lane. Nice job. Let's just call that a pass to Colby Free. It delays it in for the 2. 14 points for Colby Free.
Duck.
Duck is his nickname. Harrington for 3. Good D. The Thunder get the ball. Peterson down the floor. They're going to get Griffin with the bump as he was coming down.
That's going to send Peterson to the line.
Beckham Griffin called for his first personal. 5th team foul. Missing the first one. Second free throw. We're going to miss that one too. Rebound to Davis. Davis, Harrington, feeds it off, back out. Hewins.
Nice poke out by Peterson.
Griffin, working his way in the lane. Turn around, fall away jumper, misses, but the follow up from Isaac Chenoweth. 8 points for Chenoweth. Running out to the corner. Thomas drives up with a shot and gets a foul call on Chenoweth, his second. Thomas 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Thunder struggling from the free throw line here. Pretty much this whole game.
In that situation, I think Thomas needs to look for a shot from the perimeter.
He gets the second one, though. 4 points in the night for Trent Thomas. Thunder 5 of 15 from the charity stripe as a team. Nice job by Trent Thomas trying to save it back in the middle. He touched that in the front court. Going into the back. There's a Tizell Harrington missing the layup.
And look,
Thomas getting the rebound.
Hustles all the way back down to get the rebound.
Off the hands of Hike, couldn't hang on. And there's Rottinghouse trying to get it back. He'll get Rottinghouse with his first personal. 5th team, and that'll send the Cyclones to the free throw line. (40-28), Thunder by 12 here. 2:50 to go in the third. There's the first miss of the night on the charity stripe. They were 10 of 10 from the free throw line up to that point. Gets the second one, though. A timeout taken by the Cyclones. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Kasasa Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, Nemaha Valley Motors, and St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church.
Thunder with the ball. Late third quarter. Ike kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas down the lane. Misses the layup and a rebound Cyclones. Harrington back to Griffin for 3. Front iron. Misses. Rebound Hilbert. Hike. Out to Peterson. Now over to Rottinghouse. Hilbert steps into the lane. Banks it in for 2. Hilbert with 9 points. Chenoweth with the ball. Out of Harrington. Near side, Hewins. Davis to Hewins, baseline.
Thunder going back to that 3-2 zone.
Into the lane. Shot up from Griffin. Blocked by Hilbert, and there's Rottinghouse getting to it first. He'll slow it up. Now we're to Hike. Peterson, Rottinghouse, minute 15 and counting. Third quarter. Hilbert to Thomas. Now over to Hike, far wing. Hike up with a shot. Misses. Rebound Hilbert. Back in there. Nice job by Hike to save it. Thunder reset their offense. Hike in the lane, kicks out. Rottinghouse forced out of bounds.
Shows off his arm in the process. Puts it about 3 rows deep.
Griffin called for his second personal. Rottinghouse good on the first one. Gets them both. Rottinghouse with 15 on the night.
Leighton Thomas coming in to give Rottinghouse a well-deserved breather. Thunder sticking with the 3-2 zone.
Over to Davis to the corner. Quickly down to the low post. Chenoweth back out. Harrington will try the three. Too strong. Now they're going to get, I believe, Trent Thomas with the foul on Jones. Second on Thomas.
Sounds like we're going to only have one shot. So it looks like Ryder Davis was below the free throw line out on the perimeter.
He'll get two. They just made him reset.
Okay.
So Jones misses his first one. Only the second miss so far tonight from the charity stripe. 19.3 seconds to go here in the third. Gets the second one. Down low to Peterson. Nice feed back to Hilbert for two. Harrington tries to off-kelter three and hits it.
We have had
before the buzzer
3 quarters with 3 different buzzer beaters so far. Let's try for 4 here in the next quarter.
Thunder take their lead into the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left to play in this game. 46-33. We'll be back with the final 8.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. 8 minutes left to play in this game. Big shout out, congratulations to freshman Autumn Feldkamp. She finished third in her class. I believe that's a 140 weight class in the state or the regional wrestling meet that was held in Sabetha today. She finished third, and she gets her ticket punched to the state wrestling meet to be held here in the next few weeks. Don't have that date exactly, but congratulations, Autumn. Nice job. Cyclones with the ball to start the second half. Duncan driving down the lane, called for the travel. Does not draw any fouls.
Good job by Colby Free, not really pushing contact, just kind of letting him go by. He was out of control.
Thomas with the ball. Overding off to Free. Thomas, Leighton Thomas. Gives it to Kramer. Hike with the ball now. Hike back out. Overding to Kramer. Leighton Thomas. Hike in the lane. Nice drive, nice layup by Carter Hike. His first field goal. (48-33). Duncan in the lane, gives it off to Mears, who missed his shot, but draws a foul on the putback attempt. Hike called for his first personal, first team of the quarter. Mears gets the first one. Gets them both. Down low to Colby Free, up underneath. They're going to get a foul. Oh, they're going to jump ball. Jump ball as Chenoweth was able to block Free from behind.
I actually agree with that. Chenoweth got them top of the ball. That was a good play.
Kramer into Thomas in the corner, up for three, misses, and right off the glass into the hands of Jones. Jones up the near sideline to Duncan. Gives it to Harrington. Back to Duncan in the corner. He'll try the three, and it's good for Percy Duncan. 48-35, 6 minutes to play in this game.
48-38, that cut it to 10.
48-38, excuse me. They didn't put the score up on the board quick enough. 10-point lead for the Thunder. Now we got a timeout called by John Thomas. Full timeout. 5:36 to play in this game. We'll be back.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Welcome back. You are watching Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. Rainbow Communications, Elk State Bank, Sailor Insurance, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca. We should also mention that SCTV is planning on broadcasting a handful of softball and baseball games as well this upcoming spring. The games we have not decided on yet, but we are planning on getting a few games out to you guys on SCTV. So be listening for that as Colby Free gets the ball up and over the rim for 2 points.
First field goal of the fourth quarter for the Thunder. There's a turnover by the Cyclones to the Nemaha Central.
Evan Olberney needs to put just a little bit more air on that pass underneath to Colby Free. Let him go get it.
5 minutes left to play in this game. 12-point lead for Nemaha Central. In the Free, back to Hilbert underneath, to the glass for two, good. All the way to the glass was Davis drawing a foul. Davis will shoot two.
Yeah.
Not seeing a weak free throw shooter yet here for Riverside. Jinx team there.
All right, just keep talking about it before every free throw, and let's see if we actually do have an impact.
Colby Free with his second personal and missed his first one. Missed his second one.
There we go.
Maybe we found some here. Not that I don't wish bad on anybody, but, you know, an offensive foul on Nemaha Central. Evan Oberding charging into Duncan. Davis, Griffin, Duncan, out to Harrington. Harrington drives, tries to feed it across the lane to Chenoweth, missing him out of bounds. Kramer. Free, back to Kramer. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. Kramer gets it off to Oberding, back in the middle, Hilbert. Kramer. Gets it to Oberding. Poked from behind, tipped around. And now Cyclones come away with it, passing it ahead up the floor to Davis for the layup. Nice feed to Kramer. Colby Free snatching that ball off the floor before Harrington got to it. Harrington putting his hands on Rottinghouse, called for the push.
Just the first team foul for Riverside Cyclones in this quarter. So we got a ways to go if we're going to be shooting any free throws.
3:21 to go in this game. Jack Mackey on the floor for the Thunder. Oberding trying to bounce pass it in there, stripped away. Harrington running the floor, and there's Mackey stripping him of the ball, but called for the foul.
Harrington did a good job getting back on that defensive set against Oberding. Oberding had him beat, but he didn't give up on the play, came back and wolfed him from behind and got the knockout and the steal.
Second free throw from Harrington is good. I didn't do my magic before that, so thus he made them both. Rottinghouse to Free, out high. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Thunder with a 10-point lead. That could have nearly been a steal there if it mistimed. Overding trying to come up underneath, draws a foul. Now will go on to Duncan. If that's his, it's his fifth.
Yep.
It is.
He knew it right away. He just started running to the bench.
Duncan comes out of the game. Chenoweth checks in. Overding hits his first one. Rattled the second one out, though. Griffin down the lane. Up with a shot. Got a pass free, but couldn't get it go. Free getting the rebound. Rottinghouse to Mackey. Hilbert. Back out. Now they send it over to Free. Hilbert. He'll pull up just beyond the free throw line and swishes it in. Rottinghouse with a steal off of Harrington. Harrington getting fouled.
Yeah, they really could have gotten Harrington for taunting there. He kind of stood over top of Carter Rottinghouse, but
walked the line on it.
Yep.
For sure.
To Harrington's credit, he went over and gave him a fist bump at the line. It's an emotional game. Sometimes emotions can play into it.
Rottinghouse missing the free throw. Second one, he got that one to go through. 56-42, 2 minutes left to play. It looks like Thomas may get his 500th career win. Spinning in the lane, Harrington with the deuce. 13 points for Tyzel Harrington off the bench tonight. Rottinghouse with the ball. Mackey. Hands off. Back to Rottinghouse. Now to Thomas. Trent Thomas with the ball on the far wing. Mackey, hands off. Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse has it stolen away, but they're going to Rottinghouse with the foul. Carter Rottinghouse will pick up number 2.
It's going to be the 5th foul against them. Sending Davis to the line.
Ryder Davis missing the first one. I didn't even say anything on that one. Second one missed as well. Tipped out. Chenoweth gets to it first. Underneath, Mears with the block. They're going to get a foul on Colby Free.
Well, Colby certainly didn't like that one. I don't think anybody in this place really agreed with that call.
Mears gets the first one. Minute 14 to play. Second one missed. Mackey with the rebound. Off to Trent Thomas. Peterson to Mackey. Thomas back to Peterson. Now to Mackey again on the far wing. Peterson. Peterson will drive, turns back. Get it to Trent Thomas. Caleb Strothman down the lane with a shot. Partially blocked. Kicked out into the hands of Peterson. Gives it back to Thomas. 26 seconds to go. Now they'll get Jones with his 4th personal.
Yep, that's only going to be the 4th team foul on the Cyclones in this quarter. We got a couple more to go, or at least one more to go.
Carter Kramer will check into the game for Colby Free. They get it into Thomas, loose on the floor, picked up by Harrington. Harrington to the glass, missed it, tipped out. Peterson grabs the loose ball. Up the flow to Rottinghouse. 8 seconds, stolen away. Harrington again. Harrington just throwing it up and throwing his body to the floor. There's a miss, and that's the end of the ball game. Thunder get the win, the 500th career win for head coach John Thomas. Picks it up here, 56-45 over the Riverside Cyclones. Thunder getting the sweep here tonight over the Cyclones. Scoring in this game. And that was recognition there from Riverside and acknowledging John Thomas picking up his 500th win. And looks like they got something for John Thomas. Nike shoes. Been waiting to give it to him for the last few games, it looks like. So we'll run through the scoring in this game. Ryder Davis finishes with 2 points, 0 of 4 from the free throw line. He was the only one struggled from the free throw line for Riverside. They got some good free throw shooters. Deshaun Davis finished with 5 points, 3 of 4 free throw shooting on the night. Beckham Griffin with 5 points as well, 3 of 4 free throw shooting. Percy Duncan finished with 7 points, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. Tyzel Harrington leading his team in scoring with 13 points on the night. He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Maddox Mears finishes with 5 points, 3 of 4 free throw shooting. And Isaac Chenoweth did not shoot any free throws, but he had 4 field goals in the game, 8 points for Chenoweth. For Nemaha Central, Carter Rottinghouse finishes with 16 points on the evening. I believe that leads his team. Well, no, ties his team in scoring. Colby Free had 16 points as well. 1 of 1 at the line. Backing up to Carter Rottinghouse, he was 3 of 7 from the charity stripe. Carter Hike with 2 points. Evan Oberding finishes with 3. He was 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Caden Peterson 0-2 at the line. Trent Thomas finishes with 4 points. He was 2 of 4 free throw shooting. And Abe Hilbert finishes the evening with 15 points. He was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. So Thunder had 2 players with 16 points, and Rottinghouse and Free, and 1 player, Hilbert, with 15 points. So that was a good performance from those 3. Good numbers to get the win. The 500th career win for John Thomas. 46-45 the final. Thunder go to 11-6 on the season. Riverside goes to 4-13. Anything to comment on before we wrap her up?
No, not really. It wasn't always the cleanest game, but they did a good job battling back and forth throughout that game and extending that lead and sealing the deal when it came down to it. It's a good win for Nemaha Central. They will be back at it Tuesday. We just talked about that.
At Riverside. At Royal Valley.
At Royal Valley, yep.
So we'll be on the road next on the 13th.
They have a chance of going, another 3 wins right in a row, get some momentum going before that sub-state match, whoever they play. So
they'll have Royal Valley, Jeff West on the Roll Valley on the 13th, Jeff West on the 16th. That's a Tuesday, Friday next week. And then I think they have one game left, which will be back against Riverside at home on the 20th. I believe that's when that one is. So getting close to the end of the season. Exciting games going on here. Lady Thunder with the big win here tonight over the Lady Cyclones, 53-47, to take sole possession of the number 1 spot in the Big 7 League standings. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to Autumn Feldkamp, third place finish in the 4A through 1A regional held at Sabetha today. She advances to the state wrestling tournament. So nice job today for Nemaha Central. Let's see. We'll call it that. We'll call it from there. I'm Mike Stahlborn. We're calling the game for you. Cody Steinlage with the color. Caleb Ridenauer with production work. Billy O on the camera. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.